Is this the Montel Williams show?
Latest person to take the stand in the O.J. Simpson trial is the chief medical examiner of the L.A. County Coroner's Office.
Well, that guy?
And when he took the stand on Friday, he had to spell out his name. Here it is. The coroner and chief medical examiner of L.A. County.
Wow.
That's number...
Now, is that usual that someone would have to spell out their name?
My name is Dr. Lakshmanan Satyavagiswaran.
Well, man, I'm out of the country. That's an eye chart. Oh, man. My name is Dr. Slapklavan. And you think after he takes the pause, it's over. Did you hear that? It's just getting more now.
The court reporter fainted. Now what do I do?
L-A-K-S-H-M-A-N-A.
What letters are you going to leave out?
N. And the last name is S-A. T as in Thomas. H-Y-A.
Hedge. That's a new letter.
G-I-S.
He's a doctor?
Yes, he's the chief medical examiner.
A-R.
And still spell it.
We got a problem.
You know who he reminds me of? That guy in Superman, Mr. McSixaplex. You can't pronounce his name. That's really good. I like how he pauses and you think it's over. Wait, I got to get to it again.
No, he's just giving you time to catch up.
My name is blah, 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 blah.
I love that guy.
Blah, 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 blah.
Do that
My
again.
name is Dr. Lakshmanan Satyavagiswaran. The first name goes as follows. L-A-K.
His diploma must be 3 feet wide.
It's a street sign.
S-H-M-A-N-A.
How can you have M-N-A? There's no pronunciation for that.
H-A-M-A-N-A-B-A.
S-A.
S-A.
T as in Thomas. H-Y-A-V-A-G-I-S-W-A-R-A-N.
This is like a clue on the Wheel of Fortune.
You know what you did? When you were out of the room, you probably made that up and put your voice through a special machine. That's not a real tape.
16 letters in his last name alone.
A-B-Q-M-A-H-Z-P-O-M-D.
And I heard he shortened it for show business.
My name is Dr. Lakshmanan Satyavagiswaran. The first name goes as follows. L-A-K-S-H-M-A-N-A-N.
Hey, man, I've got to get out of here. I'm trying to get out.
This was the end, this started in the morning. By the time he finished his name, the court session was over.
All right, we'll have a recess.
And the last name is S-A. T as in Thomas. H-Y-A-V-A.
And the jury's not even laughing.
They're in shock.
I-S-W.
Man, he screwed up.
A-R-A-N.
Imagine he's your doctor.
Thank goodness he didn't say, wait a minute, let me start again.
Yeah.
Is that the whole Hindu alphabet?
No wonder he works in the L.A. coroner's office.
Nobody can pronounce his name.
Yeah, I don't see him doing family practice.
Well, anyway, he has been brought on.
Georgito, were you freaked out by that spelling?
I was going to take my robe and throw it over his head and punch him in the dark to get him to shut up.
H-Q-D-M-A-O-D-Z-M-N-Q.
Lakshmanan Satyavagiswaran.
Is that it?
That's my name.
It sounded a lot simpler when he said it.
Satyavagiswaran. What?
He's had years to practice.
I know there were dirty words in there.
Could somebody please interpret what
Hey, you know what's funny? That name is like John Smith in Hindu. That's everyone's name. It's a very common Hindu
Very
name.
common name in Hindu, huh?
We got always confused.
Did he leave out any letters? Is that the whole Hindu alphabet?
Well, anyway, he has been brought in to try to shore up the testimony of the medical examiner who actually did the autopsy on Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. So he takes the stand first, and then that guy we saw during the preliminary hearings, Golden, I think his name is, he will be taking the stand. So
Is Golden his real name? You know, you would think a guy like that's living in America, you shorten your name to. I mean, I know,
well, wait a minute.
everybody's into their ethnicity and all that, but come on.
He doesn't think it's a difficult name.
Oh, that's not true. No. I mean, there are Hindus that can't figure that name out.
And he probably has some little nickname.
Right.
Because I went to
Yanni.
school with an Indian girl.
Right.
And I don't know what her name was,
Yeah.
but all we had to call her was Suchi.
Yeah.
Because we could never have pronounced
Well, he has a
her
nickname.
full name.
I believe it's Suchi as well. That's your nickname? nickname?
That's right.
Could you say that again, please?
Mukuluka hai, muka hai ni ho.
Is your nickname?
He's right.
DNA is simpler to understand than that name. I like when he says it, too. Like,
My name is Dr. Lakshmanan Satyavagiswaran.
Rolls off the tongue.
Lakshmanan.
Lakshmanan. Now say the second part.
Negotiatie. Oh. All right, go ahead, Robin.
E-I-E-I-O.
All right.
That was my way of speeding up the proceedings, getting him to spell his name.
Did she know where she was?
So here she goes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ow. Ow, ow.
Thank you, Jerry.
Isn't her manager Rory?
Herman, I want to say thank you to you, one and all.
What does she do?
I don't know.
Hello, Dolly. Is she in Hello, Dolly?
Still.
Oh, the one thing she ever did.
And I'd like to begin by thanking my mother for having me. Right now, we are my last meal.
Do they give her the hook?
Yeah, they
Oh,
did
good.
get to it.
Now I see why they do it. I used to object to this, but now I see.
Would you like to see my first for being in the show that I'm in? Hello, Dolly. And right now we're playing it in San Diego on our tour prior to opening on Broadway in October.
Was this a commercial?
Yes.
Yes.
And now,
Meow. Meow.
now,
Meow.
I can't believe it. I mean, can you believe it? Now, this Lifetime Achievement
That's why they're also verbose.
Award. Lifetime.
Lifetime.
For my particular lifetime,
Yeah.
I can't think of anything more soul-fulfilling
What a bore.
that I could have done. I mean,
You want the music to come up sooner.
and
Here it is.
apparently is just doing exactly what you want to do. Well, I want to thank the theater community. My gratitude is unbounded. I want to thank you folks for the welcome you just gave me. And I'll see you all in October.
It is so rude, though, when that music comes up.
Move it right along. There's the door. Get the hell.
And I would like to just say one more if I don't start that. I was into No Dolly. And I want to just say that this is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. What's that noise?
All right, let's continue.
Yes, now I wanted to showcase some of the musical numbers
Oh.
that
Doobies.
were included in the show last night from some of the nominated plays.
Yes.
Here is some song from Glenn Close from Sunset Boulevard, the Andrew Lloyd Webber play.
Very beautiful music.
Pretentiousness alert.
I don't know why I'm frightened.
Oh, boy.
I know my way around here.
This is such crap. You know I could sing this? I know that I am frightened. I know my way around here. I can see all of you in the room. But where am I? I don't know. Where is Fred Robin? Is he tired? Did he leave the room? Where is Fred?
I don't know. He's been gone for a while.
Maybe the door will open.
And Fred will walk in the door.
But then again,
He might not. You know what it is? That's talking with just singing anything.
That's right. But they call these songs.
It's like learning your Haftorah. You make up the tune. Right, Jews?
Well, let Close go on.
The cardboard tree.
The
painted seas, the sound here.
You wouldn't even know if she was off tune.
Yes, a world to rediscover.
Yeah. So what about to rediscover?
And they said Faye Dunaway couldn't do this.
Yeah. Anybody could do. No wonder she sued. Anyone could do this.
I'm not in any hurry.
You know, and he doesn't write any words. They sing the whole damn play, but it, you know, there's no rhyming in these songs.
And I need
I see the time is 10:43. In a minute it'll be 10:44. I know this because I know how to read a clock. Ja, kish mir tuchisaran. Kish mir tuchisaran. Kish mine ass, kish mine ass, kish mine ass.
What was that?
The cart machine just fell on top of me. I almost died. I could have been like Christopher Reeves and been paralyzed.
Workingman's comp.
Look who just walked in the room. It's Fred. Fred, where were you? Where were you?
I was out of the room for a little while, but
Were
I'm
you
back
in the
now.
toilet?
No, I wasn't. I was trying to have a cart fixed.
Okay. Theaters are just places to go to avoid getting mugged. That's what they're for. All right, very good.
Well, you think theater is dying. Well, here's Kathleen Turner to tell you you're wrong. This is a little speech she gave before she read some nominations.
I should dress up as a woman and go in and audition for one of these plays. I'm lucky to. I absolutely adore you.
She's fabulous. Get her
A
headshot.
6'5" woman,
A
Howard.
6'5" big ugly woman. I love the show. I love the.
Kathleen Turner, please.
All right.
I'm sorry, too much.
Thank you and good evening.
Oh.
It's been a wonderful year on Broadway. Thrilling and very busy. Despite the diehards of people who are worried about us, the New York Times reported yesterday that the past Broadway season
Is she falling apart?
Whew, I don't know what's going on here.
has had its highest attendance in 12 years, and we have now broken all box office records in history.
Who's her speech coach?
They need to get a hold of her. I don't think she's practicing.
Yeah.
And one of the other
Sounds like Dean Martin's her speech coach.
well-known nominees
Yeah.
is Patrick Stewart of Star Trek, The Next Generation fame. He came, but left his voice behind.
The nominees
Oh, who can listen to that? Stay home.
sounds like Jackie. For best performance by a featured actor in a play are
He's the MGM lion.
The nominees.
The nominees are.
You excuse my voice. I left it with my hair.
the goddess who is the weekend host in Love, Valor, Compassion. John Glover, who plays dual roles, identical twins in Love, Valor, Compassion. Anthony Field, yet another brilliant member of the virtuoso ensemble.
Hey, what happened to this guy? He was good on Star Trek. What happened? This must be his real voice. That voice on Star Trek is that fake
They
voice.
had somebody dubbing his voice in.
I've got to make it. Jude Law.
He should use a cancer kazoo.
Excuse me.
Why wouldn't you just bow out?
Maybe like, you know. And the next nominee.
A very confused young man in Indiscretion.
Mr. LaForge.
Number one?
John Glover. Love that.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
John Glover.
John Glover.
So So this was a Tony highlight.
I got a good joke.
I'm Jackie the Joke Man's grandparent.
Jackie's grandfather.
I would like to thank Rory Rosengarten.
I love Jackie.
Well, you know, one person was sorely missed at the Tonys last night.
Jackie Marlowe.
Not Jackie Marlowe. It was, of course,
that was funny.
Christopher Reeve.
Oh, yes.
And he was remembered last night by Jane Alexander.
Was it not
the
to be?
head of that National Endowment for the Arts, for which Christopher has been a very constant fighter.
One of those people who has been indefatigable in his support.
Indefatigable?
Indefatigable.
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 Anyway, let me play a couple of phony phone calls, get my mind off this. This is from that genius, Ponce de la Phone. This guy is a phony phone call genius. Where are his tapes, Fa-Fa-Fo-He?
Right here, Wolf.
Yeah.
Ponce never comes on. He just likes to have his tapes played.
Yeah, he's not interested in being on the air with us.
I don't think we've ever spoken to him.
That's correct, Robin. Ponce de la Phone. Ponce de la Phone, a man who has really distinguished himself in the area of phony phone calls. This first one is, any introduction needed here?
Yeah, he just talks about Robin.
I see. And where's this, a cable show?
Cable talk show.
Okay.
Let me get Rob in, and then we'll go to Michael. Oh. Rob? Rob?
I have been known for this laugh all of my life.
I think this is a clown call. Thanks a lot for the laugh.
Thanks a lot. We can laugh without you, buddy.
There you go. All right, there he is you calling in, Robin.
Now, these next two go together, Howard, and these are great.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Yes.
He calls in on this night, and he pranks the guy, and the guy tells him that he is going to call the police and trace the phone call. That's the first call.
All right, say this again.
He calls in and pranks the guy, and the guy gets real upset and tells him that he's going to call the police and trace his call.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Wonderful. All right, let's hear this. This is the first setup.
You're on the Cable Talk program. Paul Stern here with you. What's on your mind?
Would you eat Howard Stern's toe cheese, or would you rather stick your head between Robin Quiver's breasts and go...
Oh, no, boy. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? A Howard Stern caller. It's a Howard Stern caller. I'm sorry. We'll put him back on hold. David, could you ask line number 2, ask him if he has a sensible comment to make on tonight's edition of Cable Talk? Find out who this person is. Let him know that the police, the authorities, are actively tracing this call at this very moment. That's right. Let's bring in another call while the authorities are doing their job.
All right, so he says that the authorities are now tracing the call. You can't even get the authorities to come when Nicole is murdered.
The authorities on the phone.
Yeah, the authorities.
Okay, so now
we've heard other talk show guys try to claim that they're the authorities.
They think they're scaring 12-year-olds.
See, when you have a talk show, people are allowed to call in. The authorities can't control what you say. You see, in other words, it's a talk show. Just because the host doesn't like what the listener is saying, you can't call authorities.
I like that he has now his people getting on the line to caller number 2 to make sure he has something sensible.
All right, so then what happens?
This is the following night.
Okay.
And a Los Angeles policeman calls in, but it's really a friend of Ponce's.
Okay.
All right, real quickly, how about it? You're on the air. Your name, please.
This is Officer Rosales.
Oh, Officer Rosales. Officer with which police department?
LAPD, Los Angeles Police Department, Hollenbeck Division.
All right, good deal. Hollenbeck Division. You guys, of course, known for eating up that Hollenbeck burrito.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to get my call through.
Oh, well, had I known we had an officer of the law on the line, I would have taken you, of course, immediately.
Well, I just wanted to make a comment.
All right, go for
yesterday's taping. It was a young gentleman. I believe he was a young gentleman. He called regarding that I really don't remember the conversation, but I just remember the part where you had told him that you were tracing the call. I just wanted you to know if that is illegal to say that over...
Is it really?
Yes, it is, sir.
Oh, well, then I want to apologize. You know, I've been a listener to call-in programs for many, many years, and a lot of times the host will, when they get someone who says something profane, derogatory, that really can't be permitted over the air, a lot of the time the host or the hostess will actually say that in order to kind of discourage others from following online and creating the same type of controversy, they'll just say that your call is being traced. Now, if I actually said... by the LAPD, then I must actually bend over backwards to say that is not indeed the truth. Maybe it might be being traced by a member of our very own CRN staff. They're looking for that caller right now. Maybe they won't find them.
Right.
Probably not. But maybe I should then preface whenever I ever, if I ever do choose to say that certain line again, maybe I should actually make it qualify it a little bit better. Officer Mauricio?
No, this is Baba Booey.
Oh, boy. See, this is the problem with talk radio today. This is the problem with talk television today. We have people out there that don't take it seriously. We have people that like to play games with Larry King, people that like to pull pranks on Charles Grodin, people that think it's funny to play around.
Man, was he backpedaling.
Yeah. Officer, I'm so sorry. Officer, what is your name again? Officer Baba Booey. Oh, I see.
That was so fun. I mean, he was on the carpet.
Ponce de la
I'm
Fon.
sorry if I said that because, I've heard other talk show hosts and hostesses, when they have a problem with somebody who's being this or that, they say it, so I thought I'd say it, and if I said the LAPD, I'm really sorry. And
he did a big backpedal.
Ooh, that was funny.
Well, that was artwork.
Let me get Rob in, and then we'll go to Michael. Rob? Rob?
I have been known for this laugh all of my life.
Wow, call. Thanks a lot.
Very good. All right. There you go, Robin. Ponce de la Fon. I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Bet you're giving it to everyone but me.
Nuh-uh. No.
Are you being a little whore out there?
No.
Are you a high-priced call girl out there?
No.
Because I need that. I'll pay you right now.
No
Where's my
Heidi
kid?
Fleiss girl here, huh?
Yeah, come here. What do I got right on me right now? Whatever's in my wad.
I was looking at that.
Come here, look at this wad. Look at this. Look what's going on here.
That's
hundreds.
not bad.
There are hundreds in here. Come on.
Not
Shake
bad.
for me.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You know you want it. Come on.
Shake for me.
Come on.
Nah.
All right.
So going to Los Angeles really helped your career, huh?
Well, too, I was in the earthquake. I was in the mudslides.
You never nailed Magic Johnson?
No.
Oh, please.
No. I was in every major disaster out there. Everything.
What is it, Fa-Fa-Foey?
William Shatner.
Oh, William Shatner's here?
It's funny because I put him in the green room and I said,
wait till he gets a look at
we have
Sandy.
another guest on, and he goes, who is it? And I said, the woman on the cover of this magazine, because there was a Playboy sitting right out there.
Yeah, his eyeballs will pop out of his
Do
head.
you know William Shatner?
Would you like to date William Shatner?
No, thanks. Well, I'm married.
You're married. Yeah, that's some marriage. It's a sham, that
Never
marriage.
see the husband, though.
Oh, I saw him. Ralph carries their wedding picture in his wallet.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you let Bill Shatner come in here and take a look at Sandy? And then, before we say
Maybe
goodbye
we
to Sandy.
can help Bill find his new wife.
Yeah, why? Hey, didn't Bill dump his wife? William Shatner dumped his wife. This is like wife number 3 for him.
What
This
was
guy's
her name,
loaded.
Marcy?
Really?
You marry him, he'll have a heart attack, and you can take all his money.
No.
And he's rolling, right?
He's rolling in dough. He made tons of money off the Star Trek movies. The guy's worth at least $30 million. Want to be in a Star Trek movie? You don't want to be in a Star Trek movie.
She doesn't know how big
I
they
never
are.
really watched that show.
If you're smart, that beautiful hand of yours with the wedding ring on it will find its way into Shatner's lap. If you're smart.
Oh, there's the puppets I've been hearing so much about.
Yeah. Hey, Bill, can I call you Bill at this point? Hey, how you doing, William? I mean, Mr. Shatner. That's Sandy. I know her for years. She dry humped Donald Trump. All right, take a seat, man. I'll tell you all about it.
What is this again?
Yeah, come on. You want to hear some stories?
How are you?
She is hot, huh? Hey, stand up and show Bill your outfit, please. Sandy, come on, give the guy a thrill. I don't care how many. I don't care how many Martians he's had sex with. Look at this. Look at that.
Oh, Sandy, you look great.
Hey, man, take off your pants, man, like I did. I'm telling you right now.
It's a pantless
Yeah, come on. Look at William Shatner's face. Take your pants down. You feel great.
He's really sitting
I can't believe
Oh, let me tell you.
you're in your underwear.
What are you dating? Are you getting over the hardship of that marriage?
That was a hardship. What are you talking about?
But you're back. You're back
there
in the
you
sack,
are,
aren't you?
faithful with your 3 kids.
Are you
your
back?
loving wife.
Are you back to dating?
No, I'm not back to anything.
What would you?
I'm
what
back
would you,
to back.
What would you give to date her? Have you had as good as her?
I don't know. How much are people giving these days?
I have no idea.
What's going on? Look at those legs. How'd you like to run your tongue up those thighs?
Oh, dear.
Huh?
Oh, dear.
How'd you like that?
This is culture.
Let's talk. Forget the captain of Star Trek and the image and the whole thing. Talk like a guy.
Okay.
Look at her.
Who are we looking at?
Sandy.
Oh, Sandy.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Would you be done in 3 seconds?
Yeah, come on, Bill. Now, when you were Captain
What's her
Kirk,
mind?
You know why I want to make
you
love
would
to
have
you?
left some
What's
green
her
paint
mind
on
like?
Sandy, and you would have had her.
What kind of intelligence?
She was a Rhodes
factor
Scholar.
do we have? A Rhodes Scholar?
You know why I'd like to make love to you? Just to see how quick it would be over. I just can't imagine how fast I'd be finished.
You didn't even tell me what you thought of that.
Of the spread?
Yeah.
Bill. William.
It's quite a spread.
Look at this sucking a lollipop. Or the ice cream, or whatever the hell that is. Look at that. How's that?
She's a beautiful girl.
And you showed your vagina in this, did you not?
No.
Yes, you did. That is Bill. What is this? What do you call that?
That's West Vagina.
Yes, it is. You showed it in there. That was the first time. You never showed that in Penthouse, did you?
Wow.
Never.
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 What made you decide to show your private area? A good question, right?
Private area.
Yeah, right.
Max Headroom.
Aye, Captain.
Hi, Captain.
I am saluting her.
Yes. He likes it. Would you put her in a Star Trek movie?
Well, it's just a matter of how you photograph it in a classy manner. I was just considering how you...
Well, I've seen magazines where they don't
Naked is
photograph
naked,
it.
huh?
You know what? It's
difficult to do, isn't it?
even that is beautiful on you, if I may say. I've seen some real sloppy pigs, if I may say, and I have not been attracted to the female form down there.
What are you clapping?
I'm clapping because I'm thrilled to have Sandy here. I am in love with her.
It was what you were flapping together.
I'm in love with her. I would marry her in a minute.
But you're already married.
I
You're
would
happy.
dump my wife if she gave me the word.
Really?
Give me the word, I'll dump her, the kids, and everyone.
Do it, Sandy. I just want to see this.
What?
Yeah.
My wife is so sick. Her head got crushed by a car yesterday.
When he comes home
Yes, absolutely.
tonight. When he comes home tonight, what happens?
No, you said she had
He won't be here
cancer.
tomorrow.
Hey, Bill, I'm trying to make time, okay, man? You know, you don't have to be so egocentric. I'm trying to make
You've
time.
had ample opportunity and nothing's happened.
No, can I just say something? I will go home and cut my wife's head off like I did. And I'll be free and clear financially to support you the way you should be. I wouldn't have to give any of my money.
After you pay the lawyers.
I'll get off. Hey, if OJ gets off, I'm getting off.
You
I'll be
got
allowed
$10
to.
million for a defense?
I don't need a
I'll marry
defense.
you.
I'm going to put her in a meat grinder, let the cat eat her afterwards. So I'm going to tell you right now. And there ain't going to be evidence.
I didn't think you could do it, but you have hit it.
There won't,
low
Hey,
while I was here.
Mr. Shatner, there won't even be a fingernail left of her. There will be no evidence. I'm no fool. I'm no schmuck, honey.
Is this your first time you've been here?
Oh, no. She's been here over the years.
She's
She
a
loves
regular.
me. She's a regular.
She's a regular.
I'm
Yeah.
in his book.
Have you been shocked like this?
Let me tell you
Have I
about
seen
this girl.
This is nothing.
Let me tell Mr. Shatner, let me tell you about this girl. She has transformed herself. Her real name is Sandy Corn. She changed it to Sandra Taylor. She's now in the Steven Seagal movie, the new one coming
Under
out.
Siege 2.
Under Siege 2. Seagal.
Under Sheets too?
Under the Sheets 2. That's the sequel. Yeah.
She just wants
Yeah.
It was a love punch.
When I used to have her on, she was the size of Oprah. She transformed herself. She was heavy.
Before or after?
Before I used to have her on, and now look at the body. You were a big girl. You were a big girl.
I got up to 140 in my whole life. That was
Really?
the most.
And what do you weigh now?
About 125.
Super.
So I was never Oprah.
Don't you regret the 15 that's gone?
I can't believe the cleavage. You know she had breast reduction? Tell everyone about
I
that.
had a lift.
You had a lift?
I had a
You're
lift.
gorgeous.
Thanks.
Absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
Absolutely. One peek, please. Let me have a peek.
Oh, you're so crazy.
Oh, what is that about?
Right there.
Oh, I don't know. It's not the same. Now you're all classy and everything. You used to show me them.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
When?
I never did. Never.
Give me a little peek.
No.
Can I toss quarters in your cleavage? Bill, you got any quarters?
No, I'm looking for $50.
You've had your share of knockouts. I mean, it's known in Hollywood you are a ladies' man. No, you've had your share, right?
No, what
Be
is my
honest.
share?
You've had what?
Somebody's walking around with
You've
something.
had every young piece of ass there is to have you not?
That is
Be
the
honest.
worst thing I've...
Is it a lie?
It is the worst lie. You are already...
Oh, the captain of the Star Trek hasn't had everything.
Sitting there
Were
in
you
a black
single
shirt.
part of the time?
Yes, he was.
I've been married all my life. I emerged from the womb married.
Bill, pull your pants off and let me see your cleavage.
Okay, here.
All right, go ahead. All right, listen.
I would join the fun, but this is being broadcast internationally.
Oh, let me tell you something.
International?
Yes.
Oh, my God, you don't understand.
Yeah, she doesn't understand anything
That's
except
right.
she's
You
in
just
love with
skipped
me.
the border.
Sandy, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
If I dump my wife, would you marry me?
Yes.
You would, and you would dump your husband.
Yes.
All right, there it
No,
is.
that was mean.
Are you serious? You would do it?
No,
Because
that's
I'll do it.
mean.
I'm going to go home and do
will
it.
Not.
I would, I swear.
How long would it last?
It would last long enough.
Long enough.
I would please you so much. I would tie you to the bed, and you would only see the top of my head for like 2 hours. That was all you would see.
Top of your head.
Right. You understand what I'm talking about.
see it?
You're a big star. You don't have to do
Bend
that.
down.
Oh, come on. Just come over here. Let me show you what I do. Just give me 2 seconds to show Mr.
Why
Shatner.
don't you?
Right.
You see, the only way to handle him is to confront.
He's right. You're
Why
right.
don't you go over there?
Right.
And absolutely do anything he asks right now. He's on camera, right? Those
Right.
little remote
That's
cameras
right.
whirl around.
Yeah. What do you
He
think?
will
I'm a
die.
pussy. I'm not going
He
to do it.
would die.
Mr. Shatner knows me. He understands who I am.
I understand.
In fact, Bill did
It's
it the last time.
Yeah, Bill came over here. I made out with him for like 10 seconds and I got embarrassed.
Hey, wait a minute. Did we say Ashes of Eden yet?
Right.
I'm off the air.
No, but in all
Ashes
seriousness,
of
Sandy,
Eden.
I would probably back down. He's right.
Really?
I don't think I would be able to.
Probably.
She's so
You're saying
beautiful.
that to get me
Are you
No,
a
no, I'm
gambling-
not.
Are you a gambling person?
Oh,
you have
major.
Then you have an opportunity.
See why he's the captain?
You
He
have the
convinces-
opportunity right now
He could convince
to
aliens.
face him down.
Right, yeah.
He'll never bother you again.
Good.
He's
He'll
the
ask
perfect
you on.
I won't.
Well, you know what I'd rather do?
What?
I'd rather you stump me. I was all waiting for
All right, come
you.
over here. I'll stump
Is that
you.
another term?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me stump you. All right, so come over here. I can't stump you from so far away.
I mean, I've answered every question
No,
you've
listen,
given
listen,
me
listen,
correctly.
Sandy.
I
Let me
want you
say
to
this. I do have to interview Mr. Shatner. He has the products to
Oh, right,
promote.
right.
I want to thank you for coming in.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
All right.
Robin,
It is
congratulations
a pleasure
on
to
your
see her.
book.
Isn't it?
Sandy has completely transformed herself. She is gorgeous. She's the star of the new Steven Seagal movie.
Yeah, we can't wait to see that.
Her intelligence level has even risen. I asked her a pop quiz about.
from what
No,
to
I used
what?
to ask her about. She didn't even know who
Sandy
the vice president
was
was.
totally involved with
Right.
herself
And now she
didn't have
does.
time for current events.
Watch
at one
this.
time.
I'll show
Why
you.
don't you? Yes, ask her about herself.
All right. Spell fellatio.
Oh, jeez.
Watch.
Fellacio.
No.
Close.
Well, if you have an accent,
Yeah. And it's with a T.
And-
F E L L A T I
and
O.
it may be what you have after an
Right.
Italian meal.
Yes, exactly. But she came close,
Came close.
and that's all I care about.
Coming close.
That's
Howard?
right. It's 1995. Is that BC or AD?
AD. That's so easy.
Oh, I wasn't for the old Sandy.
haven't answered my question about Bosnia or Somalia.
What about it?
Where is Somalia?
Hey, even William Shatner doesn't know that.
Somalia is actually west of Italy.
Huh?
East of Italy.
Is it east of Italy?
Well, we know it's not north.
Yes.
It's either east or west.
It's
Yeah.
east.
All right, this is
East.
Sandy.
It's east of Italy.
Can we hug goodbye at least? I mean, I know Mr. Hefner doesn't like that.
He just doesn't like a lot of touching.
All right, let's just
from
hug
what I
goodbye
understand.
and let's
Wait a minute.
pick up the new copy of Playboy.
Mr. Hefner doesn't like a
Yeah,
lot of
he doesn't like a lot of touching.
Does that mean for you or for him?
No, for me, he doesn't like
He
a lot
doesn't
of
like
touching.
you
Yeah.
to have a lot of touching.
And Steven Seagal doesn't want me to be her boyfriend. It would be bad for her career.
Well, I think you've got a couple of heavyweights there that...
I sure do. But look at her on the cover. This is a woman transformed. She is my girlfriend. You are my girlfriend. You're the girl I'm going to think about
You're a
tonight.
star-spangled
When I lay in the bed and I'm avoiding my wife and family, and I'm there with my stack of tissues, I'm going to think about you.
Oh, man.
Who are you going to think about tonight in the hotel room, Mr. Shatner?
How about you?
I'm going to think about you, Sandy. Do you know what that means?
How disgusting this is.
I am going
I've
to.
never been so disgusted. in
I
my
am
life.
going to think about you tonight, and I'm going to make love to you tonight in my dreams
Okay.
because I'm wild for you.
Are you?
What are you going to think about, Sandy?
Not me.
You know, for me,
The
it's actually
tissues.
5:20 in the morning.
So you don't know what you're going to be thinking.
You know
about.
what? She probably thinks about her, too.
You keep rubbing your legs. Sandy, you keep rubbing your legs like that. You're driving me crazy. You're rubbing your legs. You're rubbing your legs. Hey, Mr. Shatner,
Yes.
look at Sandy rubbing her legs. How'd you like to? Let Mr. Shatner touch your leg.
No.
Go ahead.
He doesn't want
Go
it.
ahead. Let her touch. Let her
Challenge me.
touch. Go ahead. Challenge. Can I hug you goodbye or not?
Yeah, but I just want to tell you one thing before I go.
Can we have the hug first?
And then can
Oh,
I
yeah,
tell
then you can tell me.
How would
Yeah.
you like to get punched out by Steven Seagal and sued by Hugh
Oh,
Hefner?
please. I'm sorry I'm in my underpants. It's a little embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Lift up the shirt.
Come on.
I can't
Hey,
believe
touch
this,
my
ladies
butt.
and gentlemen.
Hey, Sandy, feel it. Come here.
Feel what?
Kind of, it's what? It's a little what?
Jiggly?
Oh, hey, come on.
Did she feel your butt?
Yeah, it's not that jiggly. Wait,
It is.
Now feel it.
No, it's still jiggly.
No.
How is
It's
it?
nice.
It's nice, right? Better than your husband's. All right, can we hug each other? Go.
I don't know about that, but just don't try to make
This
out.
is so bad. This is the worst I've ever... I've been listening to the show. This is the worst it's ever been.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, you two, stop making out. There's a guest in the studio.
Can I kiss your stomach?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a lot of touching, Sandy.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
All right.
Okay.
Are you embarrassed?
Yeah. Well, you know, you can get divorced and stuff, so you go out and date.
You have
so
interim periods when you're dating.
I've never been in a studio with a guy wearing jockey underwear.
Yeah.
And there's no question.
You're
that he's-
shocked?
I never saw that.
What? My package?
Yeah.
Do you like what you saw?
Well, it's bigger than you say.
What are you stuffing today?
I have like 5 pounds of tissue in there.
Sock in there.
I got the Industrial Light and Magic working on my underpants just to make it look big. You wouldn't believe it. You want
Special effect.
What is that?
Could you stand up one more quick?
No, I'm a little embarrassed now. I'm a little aroused right now from that. Sandy, you wanted to say one thing before I interview Mr. Shatner, the captain of the Star Trek, of course, the author of Tech Wars, so many accomplishments. But what is it that you would like to say?
Well, I just miss all you guys, and it's really nice to be back.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
really.
Come here and hug me goodbye.
Nice to see you again. You just did that.
Oh.
You missed
No,
Howard?
I listen to
You
them
missed Howard?
every day out in L.A. and
Every day
I'm
you
from
missed
here.
him?
Every day I miss
Oh,
him
you missed
so
New
much.
York.
Well, no, I miss the crew.
They missed the crew.
Do you want me? I'm going to do... yeah.
Well, then hit him.
No, let me tell you something. Mr. Shatner, I'm going to do Sandy a favor right now.
Yeah.
Sandy's dream is to be a big movie star,
I
obviously.
can understand that.
I will ask the magic OJ 8-ball right now. I don't do this for every guest. Whether or not you will be successful.
Okay. Oh boy.
Would you like me
OJ
to do
is
that?
the biggest
What
star
does
in the
he
world,
know?
so.
Well, then
He
you
would
could
know.
ask the Judge Ito 8-ball. Would you like me to ask the Judge Ito 8-ball?
You know who? Cato's my friend.
Well, okay.
You like Kato
You like
Kalin?
Yeah.
that less than honest person? Please.
Who else is
Don't
on
insult
your
me.
little...
List.
Mr. Shatner, you don't like Cato, do you?
I don't know him.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I wish he had. I wish he had
been a little more forthcoming.
A little more
He's
forthcoming.
actually really
With someone like you, if he had been as forward.
He would have had his pants down at the trial.
I believe he did after the trial.
All right, let's ask the Cato 8-ball if Sandy will be a movie star.
All right.
All right, let's see. Magic Cato 8-ball. Will Sandy Korn, formerly Sandy Korn, now Sandy Taylor, be a
big star?
Big star.
Do we just have an earthquake?
There you go.
Can you ask
She's
someone
got a
else?
7.4.
Someone else?
in
You
one
really
and
want to know?
7.6 in the other.
All right, you want me to ask Woody Allen?
What about your movie?
What about my movie?
Can I be your girlfriend?
A girlfriend that doesn't kiss me?
Girlfriend in his movie.
Yes, I
What?
do. There's several fantasy
Oh,
sequences.
fantasy sequences.
I
I
don't
didn't
wanna be
know
your
about
wife.
that.
You obviously were a little uptight with me sexually, so I don't see how that can be possible.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen William Shatner do love scene after love scene with aliens. He's making out with them. He's
He didn't
talking
even
to...
care.
Wait a minute, is that
Green,
sexual
purple.
harassment?
Bald.
Wait a minute.
No,
is
it's
that
not.
sexual-
It's
wait a
called
minute, that is-
auditioning.
No, that's sexual harassment.
No, it
got
isn't.
him. You've got him by the. Well, you may not want to have him by the.
Hey, you're a director.
Yeah.
Tell me if Sandy's really a good actress. I am going to now do an impromptu love scene with her.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, you don't
She's
want
not a
to?
good
You're my
actress.
girlfriend in the movie. William Shatner's a director.
Let's act out a
I can
scene then.
spot that talent immediately.
You can.
Absolutely.
You could.
Why don't
You directed several of the Star
Oh,
Trek
you're
movies. You've just directed Tech Wars, true?
Did you say misdirected?
Yeah, no.
No.
Well, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm not a critic.
Ask
Right.
that person.
Oh, Woody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woody?
And
You
then
have
I
the
got to
Woody
dismiss you because
8-ball?
That's
William
fine.
Shatner's got product to
That's
promote. He's
fine.
not here for his health.
That's okay.
All right, here we go.
You're
Magic,
silly.
Woody. Oh, you'll end up in bed, William Shatner. You'll see.
No.
He'll get you in bed tonight. You give her your hotel before you leave, Mr. Shatner. She'll be there.
I'm going to give you mine.
Will you?
Uh-huh.
I'm coming over.
Okay.
And
Is
I,
your husband here?
No. Not
you,
yet.
Do you have any
Are you
rubbers?
coming?
He said he's going to listen to this show and then decide whether he's
Do
going
you
to
have
come.
any rubbers?
Having a kids party.
I don't have a rubber with me.
Something up.
You have rubbers? All right, good.
No, he's listening to the show in L.A. and then he's going to decide whether or not to come.
I think he doesn't need.
You know, if you would just give me a massage or something, you know, a full body massage,
He's
that would be
coming
good.
for you. Is he a big guy?
No, I've seen her husband. I can take
Nothing,
care of it. Give me that rubber. I'll need that for later.
That'll fit.
This is my own brand. There it is.
Passing condoms.
Look at
around.
that. Look at this. This is my.
Has anybody said Ashes of Eden?
What is that?
What is Ashes of Eden?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get to you.
Yeah.
Good
Don't
Lord.
be so
Ask
egocentric.
Woody.
All right.
And then I'm going to leave.
All right. You know, Mr. Shatner might just nail you in the hall. He might not even wait to get to your
I've
hotel
got to
room.
get an interview.
All right, hold on. Okay, wait a second. Let's do Sandy a favor, please. 1 second. Woody Magic 8-Ball, Woody Allen Magic 8-Ball. Will Sandy Taylor be a big movie star?
I'd rather have sodomy from Rosie O'Donnell than
Ooh.
answer that one.
Wow.
I don't know why everybody
I think that answer is as classy as the rest of the show.
Wait a second. Will Sandy have Steven Seagal's baby?
Oh.
That's a better question.
No, and boy, am I aroused.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Woody. Now,
Who does like Jay Leno? Who does that? I mean, that's really
that is
good.
me. I do all the voices on the
really
show.
good.
I will now do Jay Leno. Here I go. Here we are.
Well, thank God we got rid of that shifty brand from Marsalis. Now we've got the smiling Kevin Eubanks over there. It's like having Nat King Cole or...
How's that?
I'm gonna nail you too, you horny bitch.
All right. Let me thank Sandy Taylor, who's on the cover of Playboy. She has accomplished her life dream to be on the cover of Playboy, and also she is formerly from Penthouse Magazine. This is the first woman ever able to do both magazines.
She's moving up.
Yeah, she's moving up the ladder.
Well,
and
what do you think?
I think you're gorgeous.
Where to next? What magazine is next?
No magazines. I mean, I did shoots for like Italian Glamour and stuff
Oh, you
like
did?
that. But I'm just gonna.
You're beautiful, and I only wish I could make love to you. I really do. I hope that it happens one day. I hope you make
have
it
a
happen.
lot of fans in LA, and the girl who did my makeup, I have a book if you would sign. She loves
I would
you.
love to. Now, also, I would think Mr. Shatner will sign his new book, which
To
I
me?
would. Star Trek: Ashes of Eden. This man writes. You know,
I don't read.
He's not some dippy Hollywood star. Oh, you don't read.
And she's
I'm
proud
sure to
of
find
that.
somebody. You'll have to read the book to her.
Sandy, I'll teach you how to read.
of that.
No, I
All right,
can
look.
read. I just don't.
Let's take a break. I want to take a commercial break. When we come back, Mr. Shatner, William Shatner, captain of the Star Trek, author of Tech Wars, author of Star Trek: The Ashes of Eden, a new Star Trek episode in book form. He's here to talk about that. Sandy, you are more luscious than ever.
Thank you, Howard. So are you.
Obviously, that's the right answer. All right, and we'll take a
that's
break.
saying something.
It sure
He's more
smoothed you
luscious
out, didn't
than
it?
ever.
Yeah.
It calmed you down.
You're dating, aren't you?
We'll find out about his situation.
Anything.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Right?
We'll find out all about what he's up to.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
I love you very much.
do.
Hold it, don't leave it. I have to hug you again. All right. We'll be back right after these words with William Shatner. Perfect, aren't you? Look at you.
And not only that, I'm creative.
You're so damn proud of yourself. I don't blame you. Look at that. It's called, it's a real book. Look at that. Ashes of Eden. And it's an original story by William Shatner.
And Captain Kirk gets older.
And is Nimoy in it?
Everybody's
Spock?
in it.
Spock has to be there, of
In a
course.
rather
You
unique...
didn't write anybody out because of the things they've been saying about you.
Did you write out that Chinaman? What's his name? What the hell's that guy's name? The one who was bad-mouthing William Shatner.
On the contrary, we love
Really?
him to death. We hold him.
George Takei. Captain. Right, Mr. Takei?
George Takei.
Right, yeah. Captain.
Well, we hold them in our arms.
What was your
George.
problem with William Shatner again? I forget.
Oh, how are you, Bill? Now, are you the nice Bill Shatner who knows me or the one who won't talk to me?
Very good. But the point is, you didn't want to write out Sulu. Sulu has not been complimentary to you. We had that out on the air.
The guys are terrific.
You would have them all. You don't care. You don't hold a
Oh,
grudge.
yes, he's so busy with his books and his movies.
And what are you doing? You're talking about
and his
Japanese...
Rescue 911. Why don't you rescue my career? Oh, my. Yeah.
Yes, George. Well, why don't you mellow out over there? Okay.
Bill, you couldn't write a fortune cookie.
You're so jealous of William Shatner,
Oh,
aren't
I
you?
am not.
You are jealous.
No.
All right.
I'm going to get Mr. Scott to beam your assets to my house in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Very good.
Now, Lieutenant Uhura is still in there.
Everybody's in
All
there.
right.
Yeah.
Everybody interacts and in a different fashion. It's a sensual, erotic novel.
It is.
Quite
Oh,
different.
yeah, they're all making love on the set.
No,
on the,
everybody's-
You get some of that alien vag? I mean, really, what do you get? I mean, do you get some of that?
Well,
No, we can
aliens
see
have
that.
that?
Is this R-rated? Would you say this is R-rated? This
It's
book?
not R-rated, but it certainly isn't.
There is
PG.
sex scenes.
Yeah.
You always were a horny bastard.
Who does Mr. Spock get?
Who does Mr. Spock
doctor.
get?
Mr. Spock gets Captain Kirk.
Well, no. That's a book I got to read. Is that right? The two of you finally get it
That was
on.
number 3.
You two are obviously in love.
It's a bestseller for a variety of reasons.
And Mr. Sulu, you, of course, are by yourself.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So,
Put the tissues down, Mr.
right.
Sulu.
Yeah, Mr. Sulu.
Oh, my.
Now, you get, obviously, you are a man who cannot walk down the street because you know how rabid these fans are, these Star Trek fans. They love you. They
pretty
love
rabid,
you.
pretty
They really do. I mean, it's unbelievable, is it not?
Yeah, it's good.
I'll tell you how unbelievable it is. Ralph, who is the makeup artist on the
he's a
show,
mess, yes.
says, could I take a picture with William Shatner? And I said, no. I said, look, I don't. If I have guests who come here who got to sit and put up with Ralph, he says, "Oh, please, it's my dream
It'll
to get
keep
a picture
people away.
with William Shatner," because he watches Star Trek like a mental patient.
And he has
over
all
and
that
over again.
stuff. You know, he has one of those
I gotta keep Ralph warmed up.
transcorders and all that
Are
stuff.
you serious?
Oh, he's ridiculous.
Is that how he puts on the makeup?
Yeah, he actually carries one of those stupid transporters. But, what do you call it? One of the communication devices.
But on his, it
look
works.
at him. Look at him. Look at him. He wants to take a picture.
This is what you spawn.
Oh, man.
With the shades on. And
He looks like an alien, doesn't he? What happened is he saw a ghost and his hair went gray. What is it?
I said
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said a picture or asked him if he could sign something, you know.
Yeah, well, don't
like
bug the guy, all right? You're a pain in the ass.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, you're not going to have anything
He's your
signed.
boss, I understand, and I'm just a guest. But for the moment, you're not a pain in the ass.
You look like a Klingon. Get out of here. Horses, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
look
no.
at Christopher
You're not
Reeve.
riding them.
For God's sake. You ride horses?
I'm competing right now.
Are you
And
in-
steeplechase?
No. Kind of a dressage. You wouldn't.
Are you crazy?
Oh, no.
You want to end up in the hospital?
Listen.
Do you understand that a horse is an animal?
You understand
No.
that if you have fear, you got an old.
You saying Chris Reeve has fear?
Chris Reeve had
No,
fear.
he didn't have
He
fear.
had fear. Do you think that's what did him
He
in?
had fear. He said he said before he had the accident, it's the most dangerous thing I do.
Right.
It isn't really, but he was jumping.
Yes.
And he was learning how to jump.
Oh, he was just a beginner.
Yeah, he was really a fairly new at it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And he
Is
had
that correct? I thought that this guy
Well, why
had been
was
doing
he
it his
in a
whole life.
competition if he was so new?
Well, because at a certain point you've got to go for it.
Really?
And this novel is about getting old.
Yeah.
And not wanting to get old.
Right.
If you
It's
have
in your head.
fear, it's
Right.
in your head. You've got to cast out the fear and the doubt.
So in other words, when I'm riding my bike and my ankle hurts, ignore it.
Ignore it.
Right.
Deny everything.
Right. Deny it.
Deny it. Well, like O.J. Simpson or anything. Just
deny. Go into denial.
Go into denial.
Now let me ask you this: I'm afraid of Fred, that guy over there who I work with.
Don't be afraid.
Don't
of
be
Fred.
afraid. Just deal
If
with
you're
it.
afraid of Fred, you're old.
But this is a good point. You're
Fred,
saying
is that what you're saying?
So you're into this you're into this ridiculous horse thing.
No, not ridiculous.
Dressage.
You realize that a horse has a thin little ankle. You start
Yes.
jumping and moving around with it.
Yes.
It can revolt.
Yeah, revolt.
It will revolt.
It could revolt.
Right. And what do you do when it revolts?
You get off.
Do you wear a
Time
helmet?
to leave the revolution.
Do you wear a helmet?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No. But Christopher Reeves did.
Yes.
And
So you saying the helmet did it? What are you saying?
What was the good?
Yeah, right. What good will it do you?
But it was a freak accident in Chris's.
And you wear the whole outfit with the big boots and the.
Well, you got to.
I got to see that.
Well, I've got film.
No
film
kidding.
at 11. But I'm in competition this evening.
And you're not afraid at all.
You're basically showing off the horse.
That's exactly right.
All right, he's
The
not
horse-
jumping.
No, although I have jumped.
You have?
Well, wait a
And
second.
my trainer said, stop jumping. Because
After
you,
Christopher
'cause you
Reeve?
could- No.
No.
Because you could get hurt. I was doing 4 feet. Chris was doing 2.5, 3.5
So
feet.
baby jumps.
It's easier. It's hunter hack, it's called.
Yeah.
And it should be for form, not height.
Right.
And he had something terrible. The nightmare of all people with horses happened to him.
So when you do it now, you in the back of your mind, you're not thinking about Christopher Reeve?
I get on and I think of
He
Christopher
doesn't
Reeves and I
jump
have to.
though.
Are you saying the captain of the Star Trek is stronger than Superman himself?
Wow.
In a way?
Here's an interesting
I had to
question.
cast
Because you
out
had to
fear.
use your mind,
You had
and
to.
he only used brute strength.
No.
But that was always
first
the
of
beauty
all-
of Captain Kirk. He
always.
outthought
He
his
almost got
enemy.
Sandy to
We're
make
kidding.
out with me. If you had done that, you would have been the greatest captain of all.
If you'd gone with it, she would have done it.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, blame it on me.
She was being moved.
Right.
By extension, you.
Yeah, I'd like to hang out with you. So wait a second. So you're doing this horse thing and everything.
Horse
Forget the
thing,
horse thing.
CD-ROM
Is that where you meet the girls?
Man of War.
Do you meet the girls at the horse thing?
A lot of girls.
Have you dated horse girls?
No, you
Horsey
can't.
girls.
You never know what those girls are going to do.
Are they hot? these horse girls?
Well, they've
got to be
like
rich.
to ride, and they've got a crop.
And they got tight asses.
You
would never get married again, would you? Would you ever get married again? No.
It's very difficult to conceive. Right?
Yeah, right. It's enough.
Right about now.
Yeah, you've been through the ringer.
I'm still bleeding.
You know what? The next book you write, when you make the sequel to this book, because this will be a hit, of course.
It's called The Fires of Olympus.
Yeah, never mind that. In that book.
What do you mean, never mind that? That's the name of the book.
The captain.
Fires of Olympus.
Can I give you a plot? The captain beams his ex-wife to Pluto. Gets rid of her, no alimony, nothing. It's clean. That's it.
Really. You got to beam them to Pluto before they become.
All right, when you date, give me an age range. 17 to 35. Is that fair for the girls? 17 to 35.
I'm factor 2, Captain.
Thank you, Mr. Takai. Yes.
17 is a little shady.
You would never date a 17-year-old?
Oh, that's a little risky.
Let's say she was really mature, she was hot, and she,
Really
you know,
mature.
I mean, her parents gave her okay.
If you said, let's go to Jersey, is that across the state line?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's...
No, but these are young girls,
well,
right?
These are very difficult times.
Super. Yes. What is that, Sulu? Who are you dating?
Photon torpedoes.
Yeah. See, now you like the captain.
If his wiener could talk, it would write 5 trilogies.
Let me tell you something.
I'm trying to get the thought from there to there.
You know, Sulu, you blame Sulu, you blame Mr. Shatner because you never were created more as a character. They never brought your character out. But you were just a guy who worked the spaceship. He was a good.
But I don't understand why everyone idolizes him. I'd rather have Ebola virus than work with you again.
Wait a minute, Howard. The funniest thing about George Takei argument was that he didn't get his own ship.
Yeah, he wanted his own ship. That Bill
William
Shatner kept it from himself. Do you still hold that against Mr. Shatner?
He's very small in the pants, and it frustrates him.
Well, you don't know anything about it.
It's the tight costume.
Right.
Oh, my.
So when you get a girl in the sack, which probably doesn't take much energy, because you could just get her in there because of who you are.
Just lied.
Do you like Mr. Spock?
Bill loves threesomes. The girl, him, and his big fat ego. I've seen Bill with pigs that would scare Stevie Wonder.
Oh, stop it.
You are so jealous. You are so jealous of Mr. Shatner.
You feed off each other.
You are so jealous of Mr. Shatner. It's not even funny.
Oh, my.
Yeah, all right. All right. Something wrong with you. All right. Listen, he's jealous. So why not? He should be jealous.
I think he's jealous of you.
Evidently. No, but he should be jealous. Obviously, you've had all the success. You get to write the Star Trek books. You get to direct the films. And you get to do Tech Wars and everything else. And you did that through hard work. No one can say you didn't.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, why not? I'll stick up for you. Listen, I'm into it.
Three girls, too. Howard has 3 girls.
They all look like me.
Oh, stop it.
You're saying you're the father of William Shatner's children?
Aren't you going to tell them, Bill?
Slowly I turn.
Right.
Adopt me, you bastard. Adopt me.
All right, take it easy.
I had a great...
And what's this with Stuttering John complaining about his hemorrhoids?
He's having trouble with his hemorrhoids, and he's really worried.
He doesn't know what he's doing, man.
And
you know,
I
hemorrhoids.
thought he had gotten rid of them after he took your advice.
Hemorrhoids are just from bad eating and bad.
He didn't go to Dr. Tush. They came back with a vengeance. So John,
Dr. Tush. Dr. Tush. Get the reference? Little joke.
He didn't go to Dr. Tush.
You think I give a crap if Baby Jackson goes camping or not? You're going to stick here to the end, buddy.
So here's the deal with John. I had the same problem, and I had to go to the second to the last level. The last level is you have surgery.
Oh, you got surgery?
No, I had the second. I went to my doctor's office and had, like, I guess a minor surgery, not the one where you have to be admitted to a hospital.
Right.
But it was really,
And
really...
he's afraid to go to the doctor.
So I was explaining to John what's involved in it, and it's so disgusting.
It's freaky.
Yeah.
Piles.
They have to actually... You actually get
You
injected...
told me he was crying.
Well, he was sweating.
Are you having a bad time, John?
He was sweating.
You know why? Because you're exercising and you're probably not all clean down there. And
Why?
Yeah, it's the worst. I mean,
how many times a day you go to the bathroom? Be honest with me.
Yeah, once, as soon as I get home from work.
All right, so you're like a dog. You go every day. Do you sit there and read?
No. I've been taking your advice on almost all counts. There's only one problem with the advice you give me.
3 wipes?
The 3 wipe deal, because
back there and
it might be diet, because I know what John used to do.
He's straining when he moves his bowels.
But he used to come in and walk pigeon-toed, and he would go, "Oh man, I knew I shouldn't did it. I had chili last night."
No, that's not the problem. You are straining on the bowl. You think, oh my God, I gotta go. I'm feeling like a little bit like I have to go. You have to wait until the last second that you have to go.
But you know what I also do, Howard? After the first...
You will never see me go if I kind of think I have to go. I almost have to be making it in my pants to go.
After the first drop, then I like try and squeeze
that graphic. I don't want to get that graphic.
I'm not trying to get graphic.
No. You know what it is?
But
You're
you know
very
what I'm saying?
stupid. You don't understand how to talk on the air.
What I was telling John...
You're getting too graphic.
All right, I'm sorry.
You're getting too graphic.
I didn't mean to be graphic.
Right.
What I was telling John is this process, this operation is almost similar to having a tooth removed. You know, you get stuck with a needle with Novocaine.
Yes.
And then they remove, the area. But John was saying, well, what was it like afterwards?
It's pain.
And I told him that I had to lay on my stomach for 3 days, and I was only allowed to eat dry toast and, like, cottage cheese.
You don't need to have surgery. What you need to do is listen to what I'm saying. I told you to use 3 swipes no matter what, but you didn't listen.
Didn't Ronnie have this problem?
He had it.
You cured him, right?
Howard, it's been away for like 8 months now.
First of all, I tucked them in for him.
But do you use those little wipes and tucks that they have?
Yeah, I have. Well, now I'm using Preparation H like a madman.
Yeah. Are you itchy?
No, it's just like you hit like your thumb with a hammer.
Yeah.
You know how it pulsates?
Yes.
That's what it's doing now.
And aren't you doing a lot of exercise? Are you running?
I'm riding the bike.
It's all aggravating it.
You're supposed to, can I help you out here? You're supposed to sit naked about 6 inches of really cold water.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know about that, but what you need to do is stop with all the wiping and all the straining in that area. You really do.
You need something to help smooth things out for him?
When you have to, you don't call me every time you have to go to the bathroom, and I'll ask you the following question. I'll say, do you really have to go? Is it really necessary? I mean, can you wait another half hour? And if you say yes,
Let me
it's not
ask
time to
you
go.
something, Howard, because it sounds to me like maybe he has a moisture problem.
Go ahead.
And maybe he needs something added to his diet.
Well, okay, if you want to address diet, he does not eat well.
Well, yeah, I have been, actually.
No, you haven't. No, you eat well for a day or two, and then you drink, and then you eat chili, and then you think you can exercise it all off. And your problem is that you don't have the proper diet. That's another problem with you. Eating vegetables and fruits?
Yes.
And lettuces and things like this?
Drinking lots of water?
Lots of
8
water.
glasses of water a day?
Maybe like 5, 6.
Okay.
Maybe he needs those oil pills.
You want a little oil in your diet?
No, I
Do you have
enough.
Canola oil?
I don't have enough fat.
What kind of oil do you have in there? In your salad? What?
I don't put oil in my salad.
Oh, well,
I just
your
put
problem.
balsamic vinegar.
And you don't put any oil?
No.
There's no oil?
No, I don't.
You can put a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of canola oil in that salad, and we'll loosen things up. All right?
It's painful, though.
Of course, because you don't know what you're doing. And just calm down with the bike riding and the running until this.
Bike riding especially.
Yeah.
Well, I've been riding a lot of. I've been doing a lot of.
That'll kill you. Well, calm down.
But you know what's weird? Like when I ride my bike, not on the hemorrhoid, but right like above, like on the where you,
coccyx bone.
Yeah, where your butt begins to crack, like right there, I would get like cuts, like
because that's bad hygiene. That is from. I'm going to tell you what that's from.
Like
but it's after I ride the bike.
When you shower, the hot water is hitting the crack. And it is what I'm being serious with you. If you listen to me.
Yes, I'm listening.
You should put some cream, and a good cream for that is just put cream right at the top of the crack, which is called Lubriderm. Just put a little cream, little cream.
I can't believe he has this problem, and you know about it.
I can diagnose any anal problem.
I never heard of such a thing.
I am telling you, I know exactly what the boy's doing wrong.
It cracks back there.
Right.
He's cracking his crack.
Yes.
Your wife's on the phone. She wants to speak to John.
Oh, no. I don't want to hear my wife talk about her butt problems. This woman knows
She doesn't have personal experience.
What is the problem?
I don't have.
Are you going to talk about your butt?
No, I'm talking about John.
Hi, Allison.
What would you know about it?
No,
I don't even want to know you have a butt.
No, this is what he has to do. First of all, A&D ointment is very, very good.
Please, Allison, let me handle it.
No, and I want to say that if he has that 7-grain bread, that Shiloh Farm.
All right. Allow me, please.
No,
don't take advice from everyone.
But A&D ointment, that's for the hemorrhoid or for the
A&D?
Is that for the hemorrhoid or for the other thing?
Both.
Oh, okay.
It's very healing and very soothing.
All right. Thank you.
Howard,
Thank you. Every yent on Long Island knows better than me.
John.
I'm a professional.
I'm listening, Allison.
Okay, you've got to clean yourself out and soften yourself.
All right.
How do you soften yourself?
Allison, I don't want to hear you. All right, thank
Howard.
you. I don't want to hear you talk about it. I don't want to know about your bathroom habits.
This has nothing to do with me. I'm talking.
Yeah, but how do you know all of this?
Because I've been doing a lot of reading lately.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. All right, we heard your advice. Thank you. I don't want to talk about it.
He has not heard all
All
my
right,
advice.
thank you.
What else did you...
Okay, so you need that bread.
I'm trying to be polite here. All right, he'll get the bread. Thank you.
Maybe
Thank
he'll
you.
call me later.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks,
Off the
Allison.
air. Very
What,
good.
you get to talk about it and no one else can?
I didn't listen. When I married you, I didn't ask you to be on the radio with me. I'm not partnering.
Oh.
Thank you.
God.
Thank you. Thank you for your call.
All right, goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Did she have the roids?
Obviously. I think when she had one of the babies, she had the roids, and I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't really want to hear about it. Thank you. Try to be a little more feminine. Thank you. All right, good for you. Your roids. Yeah, I can't wait to race home and get her in bed.
Oh, the roids.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. She's reading. She's reading. What is she reading? Medical manuals?
Oh, I think Jackie's going to die from that.
Yeah. All right, turn off that music. Real funny. You're the one with hemorrhoids.
I know. Well, it's funny. It's funny.
Good. I'm glad you're having a laugh while your legs are all crossed.
I know.
You're in pain, aren't you?
Yes.
Sitting on the edge of the
You're almost
chair.
crying.
Yeah, it's been really, really bad. I woke
When
up
did it start? How long have you been in this?
about 3
pain?
days ago, and
And you've been ignoring it.
No, I've been wiping with the tux and
Yeah. And why are you going so much in that area? Mellow out with the area.
What do you mean going so much?
You're forcing yourself. I'll talk to you off the air about this problem.
No, but I really have taken advice. The only problem with...
No, you didn't take
No,
my
the only
advice.
problem
You
with...
didn't do the proper wiping.
Well, that's because 3 times...
Well, that's key.
3 times is
And
not
get in the shower and rinse out. What, are you so busy with your life that you can't rinse out? You're only going once a day. Take a shower at that point. Rinse out.
All right.
Do your ablutions in the shower.
But you didn't say that last time. You didn't say go in the shower right after.
Of course I
He's
did.
always said that.
I've always recommended that to you. If you can't get everything done in 3, then get in the shower. All right?
All right, thank you.
All right, very good. Let me take a break and let's start the real news, Robin. This is the end of the medical
Yeah,
advice.
this is the end of the butt news.
They have butt news. I'm glad my wife has been reading. All right, we're going to take a break and we'll be back with the real news, not the butt news, after this. His dialects and character voices have helped him develop a strong radio following over the last 10 years. That's a lie.
Dialects.
You don't do dialects, do you?
Waddle daddle?
Yeah. Will be the shortest program in the history of Fox Television.
That's a big spuckle.
It'll be off quicker than Class of '96.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble gobble is right.
Hang on, Nanny. Ha cha cha.
Good.
Gobble.
Gobble this. Jackie laughs at all these guys with liver problems. He continues to drink and no
He
problem.
doesn't learn a thing.
You went to the doctor, right, Jackie? They said your liver was fine.
Sure. What's left of it?
If I was Mickey, I'd have a liver on hold since 1963.
Yeah, why didn't he get
Yeah.
a liver before?
I would have just said, hey, why don't you put in for a liver now? We've got 30 years maybe.
Throw in some onions.
Well, anyway, here is Mickey Mantle talking about himself.
Oh, really? He was able to be interviewed?
No, this was an earlier, Mickey Mantle interview. He's not talking to anybody right now.
Yeah, can't blame him. All right, here he is, the Mick. The Mick.
1969, when I retired, I didn't feel like that I had given it all I had, or I felt like something was missing. And by that time, I was probably an alcoholic and didn't know it. I didn't realize it.
Smart guy. Didn't know he was an alcoholic. I love people who say that. Yeah, I'm drinking 90 beers a day. I don't know I'm an alcoholic.
My liver weighs 50 pounds.
Yeah. I guess what Jackie says is true. Cold gold makes you old.
That's right.
Made Mickey old.
Mickey's only 63. And look at him.
Here it is. Maybe there's more prophecy in this
Makes your
song.
way before your time. Cocoa makes you sleep. Back to your prime. Whiskey's for celebrating. Beer just your body weight comes out of your interview. You're drunk. Ready?
All right, here we go. Everyone sing along. It goes like this. Cold gold makes you old way before your time. Cold gold makes you old way before your time. Cold gold makes you sleep right through your prime. And do the whiskeys for celebrating. Beers just get your body waiting. Comes out of your ears before you're drunk.
Well, drink it by the six-pack and
glug it by the quart, guzzle it by the gallon, till you start to snort and snort. Belly like you're pregnant. To get a woman, you gotta beg, and she won't be too much.
Anyway. Well, taste it when you're 10 and drink it by 13.
I'll turn this off, man. I got a
Mickey
headache.
has lived this song.
I like that. Guzzle it by the gallon till you start to snore and snort. Get a belly like you're pregnant. To get a woman, you gotta beg, and she won't be much to look at anyway. Great philosophy. Great song.
But you're happy because of that cold gold.
You're so fat from your beers. You can't even get a good-looking girl. Oh,
way before your time.
Gets that hillbilly accent going.
Who ever heard of a song with pregnant in it?
Yeah.
Hey, I needed a rhyme.
What came first?
I like the next verse. Taste it when you're 10, drink it by 13. Waste it till you realize it makes you obscene and makes you act like a madman. Let's hope it's just a fad, and then they'll change that legal age to 31.
Oh, so he needs somebody to make him
Right.
stop drinking.
Yeah, Jackie's so out of control, he needed someone to change the
That
legal
cold
drinking
gold
age.
is so good. He tasted it at 10. How'd you
Yeah.
get a beer at 10?
Mom.
Grabbed it off the table.
Yeah. Who could resist?
Start drinking by 13? You started drinking when you were 13?
Oh, yeah, all the martlings.
Actually, I started at 12, but I needed 13 for the meter of the song.
Why bother? You could have gone with 12. No one would have known the difference.
Yeah, you got pregnant in there.
All right, we got to take a break, and we'll...
Well, anyway, let me tell you, Mickey's spokesperson gave out a brief statement yesterday and said that Mickey and his family have a very positive attitude about his recovery and sincerely appreciate the prayers and thoughts of his friends and fans. And apparently a lot of people are wishing him well. They say in the paper today that ex-Yankees are keeping a vigil for Mickey Mantle.
You know, it's only about 6 years away that we have that announcement on the air where Jackie's in the hospital for liver cancer.
We'll be soliciting a liver
Right.
for him.
Hey, I didn't know.
No, I'm an alcoholic. It didn't stop me, though.
You know, everybody's signing your donor cards because, you know, transplants are very important.
Yeah.
Why didn't somebody tell me?
Yeah, I'm going to sue the alcohol companies.
Not only should you sign that little place on the back of your driver's license, but you should inform your family that you want to be a donor.
No.
I'd like to donate my eyes to the eye bank.
Because we'll be on the air 6 years from now. We'll go just like this. Does anyone remember the guy, Jackie Martling, who worked with us about 6 years ago, but of course needed more money?
Walked off the show.
So he's not here anymore? Well, he's in need of a liver, and he's real sick, and he's a nice guy. Maybe if somebody knows of someone with a liver, they could help him.
Yeah, we just heard Jackie was put into the hospital, and it's only days
Yeah.
before he'll be dead if he doesn't get a liver.
Would you do that?
Why don't we get the liver now, and then we put it on
Put it
ice?
on ice.
Yeah, just to get ready for the transplant. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after these words. I've always wanted to get into the ministry. It's this goddamn religion of mine keeps me out of it. I tell you something, I would love to do it. I know I'd be so good at it, getting that stupid money out of those yokos. Go down to, like, Arkansas, just wipe them clean. And, you know, what are you teaching them? Like, you know, Jesus Christ, you know, and he's the guy, you know, not Buddha, not this one, not this rock that these Africans pray to, but this guy's the guy. And I need to tell you about it. Holy mackerel, Lemmy. Just put my hands in their pockets. Why don't you just let me empty their pockets? I could do it. And, you know, I would love, you know what we got to do?
What?
I don't know how we can make this ever happen. I would love to, like, you know, like get Ralph to make me up with a wig, a short hair, and, you know, make me up as a preacher and just be a visiting preacher at a parish.
Every Sunday,
And see how much money I could get.
I got to tell you, it drives me nuts that, what's his name? Please forgive me.
Yeah,
You know, Jeremy
Jimmy Swaggart.
Lewis's cousin.
Jimmy Swaggart.
He's still on TV.
I watched him the other week.
Preaching, and
Yeah.
people are smiling and giving.
They love him. Me, they hate. Because I don't like Tejano music. All you got to do is say, Jesus Christ, they all love you.
Well, if you started telling people you found Jesus, I think it would take everything away.
I think that's OJ's move after he gets out of this fix he's in.
You're going to be a religious guy?
Yeah, I think he's going to have a whole religious conversion, and he's going to become a huge star on the religious circuit. And I need forgiveness, and, you know I didn't do anything wrong, obviously, and now I want to pray with you. Oh, it's going to be huge.
You'll become a traveling minister?
Yeah, you'll see.
I would love
You're
to.
going to travel anyway. You'll be on TV. Go ahead, Robin.
Well, anyway, they expect Billy to be released from the hospital tonight, and he will preach.
course.
At the Sky Dome in Toronto.
So many of you have asked me, why, Billy? Why do you come here tonight when you've just been released from the hospital? You got to understand my philosophy. It's the philosophy of Jesus Christ. We're here to serve.
Well, there'll be a great lesson he's learned from this
of course,
latest atrocity.
You can't sit around worrying about God's decision. That is God's decision when he is going to take me. I can't sit in a room worrying. Worry is not for me, and worry is not for you. Open your hearts, open your wallets. Let's get down to some serious business. I need cash. I want to pray for Mickey Mantle right now, who has opened his liver to us. I want to save you so much. Thank you. Oh, it's the greatest racket going.
And people treat you almost like you're Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, Billy Graham is like, you heard the daughter. He is the most wonderful, brave man because he's ready to meet his maker. I thought God was going to take him.
People watch what they say around Billy Graham, as if he's something more than a man.
And what we do is, on my ministry, I'd go into business with Christopher Reeve.
Uh-huh.
I'd have like Jim Henson's puppets. I'd attach him to strings, and I'd get him up to walk.
Oh, every night.
Yeah, every night. We get wires.
Cure him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've read about my dear friend Superman, Christopher Reeve. Tonight I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to ask Christopher Reeve to place his heart and his health in the Lord Jesus Christ. Heal this man. Then all of a sudden, they pull him up.
We're going to take Superman.
We're going to make him super.
Super Jew. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, they'll pull him up too high because they pull the strings, and he'll be flying. Just like the real Superman. Right out of his chair. Heal Superman. And I'll go 50-50 with Christopher Reeve.
You two will split the take.
In a week, he'll make more than he made on that whole Superman series. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more news right after this. Meanwhile, Jerry Lewis is as healthy as a horse. You don't hear anybody saying anything great about him.
At the O.J. Simpson trial yesterday, that Dr. Lakshmanan, is that what his name is?
That is correct. Lakshmanan. That's Lakshmanan. Lakshanam.
I'm really,
Dr.
Lakshmanan.
Lakshmanan.
Satya Vajeshwaran.
My name is Dr. Lakshmanan Satyavagiswaran. The first name goes as follows: L.
Get ready.
K. S. H.
Wake me up when it's over.
H. N. A. N.
Right.
And the last name is S. A. T. S. and Thomas. H. Y. A. V. A. G. I. S. W.
Right. You don't try to assimilate or anything.
What is he supposed to do? Change his name?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, he's like Ralph with his hair. He wants attention with his name.
My name is Dr. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
And could you spell that for the court, please?
S-U-P.
Yes.
E-R.
Yes.
A-M.
Yes.
B.
Yes.
X.
What about H?
H.
Yes.
T as in Thomas.
J as in Jackie.
I would, but you know, if the guy was Dr. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, so you change the name to Dr. Super. You know what I mean?
Why?
What's the guy's name? Locke? It should be Locke.
Lakshmanan?
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce that last name.
My name is Dr. Lakshmanan Satyavagiswaran.
All right. Dr. Larry Sabder.
Oh.
S-A-B-D-E-R.
I don't think anybody should have to change their name.
I didn't say they have to. I said get with the program. I am Dr. Lockstockenbarrel. How do you spell that? L-O-C-K-S-T-O-C-K-E-M-B-A-R-R-E-L. Dr. Lockstockenbarrel.
Lakshmanan.
Lakshmanan, yes.
I'm trying to get it. So anyway, he was on the stand yesterday, and they started showing those photographs, and they did have the expected result.
O.J. cried.
Everybody winced, took deep breaths, and fought back tears.
They put O.J.'s foot in a bear trap and got a tear out of him. Mr. Johnny was had the bear trap attached to his foot.
And he hit it at the appropriate time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Simpson had fought to be excused, so everybody was surprised that he remained in the courtroom.
OJ, you're upset? You never saw anything like that.
No, I didn't.
They said the pictures were so gruesome that when he cut Nicole's head, you could see the spinal cord. This, the actual spinal column.
Well, they actually even did a demonstration of somebody, lying on their front and having their head pulled back so that their neck would be exposed so that such a cut could be made, and then took a ruler and drew it across the throat as a knife would have been.
That ain't how I did it.
How pissed off OJ must have been. I mean, when someone murders someone like that.
I was talking to a police
passionate.
officer over the weekend, and he said, the most incredible thing was that OJ was so arrogant that he didn't even bother to plan.
No, it's just like, I'll get off, won't I? I won't even think about it. Unbelievable.
A student went to police and told them that Blasini fondled her during school hours.
I would love to.
OJ, aren't you in enough trouble?
It happens.
William Kunstler and Ron Kuby.
Private Partsler. Really, watch your language. I'm gonna call the FCC. I don't care what Tom says. I'm not supposed to call them. I'm reporting you. That's the third time you've done that today. Kunstler. How'd they find him, in a jungle somewhere?
I don't know exactly how he came to the United States, but someone recruited him from Africa, yes.
Yeah, he's from Lagos, Nigeria.
Ungao.
His high school was Muslim Teachers College. He's killed one lion.
Oh, that's not true.
I swear it's in the newspaper. I swear to God on a stack of Bibles it's true. He killed a lion.
Okay, go on.
He was drafted after Tarzan saw him in the jungle.
Oh, now, come on.
He was
We're
drafted.
looking for real facts from you.
Number 1, 1984. I swear it says he killed one lion.
I do now remember that being true.
Because he's got Shaquille O'Neal beating that stat. He has killed 0 lions.
Has yet to bag a lion.
Yeah. His favorite TV show is anything on the Discovery Channel with lots of animals.
No, come on. Are you serious?
I swear to God.
I can't tell what you're making.
I swear it says anything on the Discovery Channel. Shaquille O'Neal's favorite is Sanford and Son and Good Times in the Jeffersons. Oh, gee.
Well, has he watched television lately?
I mean, can he watch a show with a white person in it? Is that against the law?
But at least watch some of the new black shows.
Guess what Akeem Olajuwon's favorite band is? This is unbelievable.
Wait a minute. Let me guess.
This guy must have come out of the jungle and nobody played a record for him since.
His favorite band? I don't know. What could it be?
Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Oh, no. 2 of them caught in a time warp.
Favorite food, zebra steak.
Somebody made that up.
I did. Favorite food, rice. Shaquille O'Neal's is cheeseburgers. Favorite movie, anything with Tarzan.
Could you please?
Let's see. They asked him his secret ambition. He said, I don't know.
He wants to be on the cover of Playboy and Penthouse.
Yeah. But he's got 2 Mercedes, so who's laughing at who? Hakeem Olajuwon has a 17 size shoe, and Shaquille has a 21-inch shoe.
Wow.
And Hakeem uses his 2 Mercedes as planters for vegetables. And he's boiled 2 missionaries in those Mercedes.
Well, that's what's happening, folks.
All right.
Oh, one more thing. I forgot to tell you.
It's tomorrow, Robin.
No. I got to tell you this. They opened a new restaurant on 57th Street yesterday to go
Jackie's.
along with all the other restaurants like Planet Hollywood and Hard Rock Cafe. They opened up a restaurant to showcase Motown memorabilia.
Oh, good. We'll see Diana Ross's underpants.
Something like that.
While I vomit. I was just reading the paper. Some guy got swept off Jones Beach.
Mm-hmm. Off a jetty.
Off a jetty.
Hey.
And then he drowned.
Yeah, they got one guy. They saved one guy, and then the other guy they couldn't get.
That's the Jones Beach, and this stuff never happens.
Yeah, Jackie.
Yeah.
Got my jetty foam.
Jetty foam. Well, in all fairness, a real jetty is a rock formation, not jetty foam. Yeah. Evidently, because of Hurricane Allison, the waters have been very choppy, and it just swept up a giant wave and took the guy off, and he... I think it's hysterical that we have a sound effect for that. I think it's fantastic. And it's gotten to so easily. Kudos. All right. Yeah, I'm always amazed what we have sound effects for. And then the man got stabbed and a tiger ate him. All right. Let's see. There you go. Oh, man. Look at that. Wow. Hakeem Olajuwon killed a zebra today in the jungles of Africa. Hey? All the sound effects we have.
There was no gallop for the zebra. I'm very disappointed.
Oh, we have that. You didn't give it a chance. And then a train hit an elephant in the shower. I'm not kidding. A train in the... That's right. A train hit an elephant. In the shower, see? Thank you.
In the shower?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. All right. Good for you. Oh, what a workout for Fred. The sweat coming off his...
Don't tax him anymore today.
He's in a coma.
He's worked all he can.
Yes.
In fact, somebody sent me a fax here this morning. It says, if Fred ever decides to leave the studio again, lock the door.
Right. Chain the door and don't let him in again. Sign Billy.
There you go.
He wants full time. All right. This all according to Dr. Ramalama Ding Dang. E-oo-oo-ah-ah. Ting tang walla walla bing bang. First, the assailant pulled the girl up. He dabbed the poor dame in the head. Excuse me? Excuse me, Dr. Lox and Bagels and cream cheese? The assailant pulled her up. He had a right hand and he pulled her and he stabbed her four dames.
I would say
that he did it 4 times, and according to photography,
it was a single-edged knife with a blunt tip.
And then I see that he took the girl and he put her on the floor, and then he took the Ron Goldman.
You know what he sounds
and
like?
And he took the knife and he just plunged into the knife 30 times.
Sounds like that guy who calms you down.
Yes. Dr. Logs and Bagel muscles. And then we think it took the Nicole and lived out by the hair. Rip her throat out. That, how do you spell your name again?
My name is Dr. Lakshmanan Satyavagiswaran.
Oh.
The first name goes as follows. L-A-K-M-W-L.
W.
T as in Thomas. H-S-H-M-A-N-N-N-A-N.
Right.
And the last name is S-A.
Yes.
W. T as in Thomas. H-H-A-R.
2 H's.
Y-A.
Right.
V-A-G. I-S. W.
Why would you keep this name?
He likes it. He's had it all his life. You know, you get attached to things.
Yeah.
Monogrammed shirts with these.
What?
I have monogrammed shirts with these.
Oh.
Doctor, lock me up. I have an accent. Anyway, so that's what I read in the newspaper. I'll be back right after these words, Robin, with more information. To Jokeland on the World Wide Web. For jokes and Jokeland's internet address, call 516-9221. There goes the joke train. Hurry up and hop aboard. Remember, 516-922-WINE is not a pay service. Oh, all aboard. Jokes. Here it goes. Hurry up, Robin. Hop on board.
The train is leaving the station.
I hope you have your sports bra on. You got to hop on that train. Sports bra. All right, very good. Bye, Jackie
I'm a
Train.
sport. Can I be a bra?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Evidently. Well, innocent until proven guilty, and Tyson is innocent because O.J. hasn't been convicted yet. So there you go.
Until you convict every black man.
You bet. But I don't know, with Dr. Lancelot Link Secret Chimp yesterday on the stand there, whatever that guy's name was, Dr. Lucky, who got the flacky, Dr. Log Cabin Syrup on my pancake at the O.J. trial yesterday, he really laced into O.J. pretty good. Dr. Lichtenstein put it on the postcard and mail it. Was, I am Dr. Lichtenstein and put it on the postcard and mail it. How would you spell that? Lickthestamputh. Hitch. Oh, assimilate, for Christ's sake.
I wish you'd stop saying people have to assimilate. He wears a suit.
They don't have to. It's just it's called a courtesy.
Courtesy to who?
Me. Hold it, Doctor. Pack your bags up and get the hell out of the country. He wants to say something, Robin. Dr. Lakshawani, what kind of sex does Robin like?
Oh, stop it.
A-N-A-L.
That's not true.
Well, that's what he says.
He doesn't know
He's
me.
a doctor.
He does not know.
He only spells. He never talks. Dr. Lakshwana, what will Chris Reeve have no use for if he doesn't recover?
V-A-G-I-N-A.
Right. Dr. Lakshwana, what part of Roseanne is the size of the Grand Canyon right now? Please, answer the question.
V-A-G-I-N-A.
Thank you. Hey, Dr. Lock your Fredden closet. What would, what's the one thing men, you always get men in trouble?
V-A-G-I-N-A.
Right. He's a smart man, that Dr. Lock your Fred in the closet.
My name is Dr. Lakshmanan Satyavagiswaran. The first name goes as follows: L-A-K-M-W-L, T as in Thomas, H-S-H-M-V-A-G-I-N-A-L-A-K-M-W-L, T as in Thomas, H-S-H-M-V-A-G-N-N-N-A-N, and the last name is S-A-W, T as in Thomas, H-A-W-A-R-L-A-K-S-H-M-A-N-A-S-A, T as in Thomas, H-Y-A-V-A-G-I-S-W-A-K-S-H-M-A-N-A, T as in Thomas, H-Y-A-V-A-G-I-S-W-A-R-A-N.
Hey, Dr. Locks and Bagels. What's this is the guy from the O.J. trial. He spells a lot. What do you think of Scott?
A-S-S.
Ass. Oh.
Excuse me.
I ought to ask Dr. Lakshamanga, what the hell all of these people who carry our show are on? Dr. Lakshamanga? Yes.
N-G-A.
Ganja. Thank you. All right. And by the way, unfortunately, the doctor needs to spell. He's coming in here to spell right now, Robin.
the doctor from the O.J. case, Dr. Lakshwanga Wanga, says that a lot of people are spelling his name wrong, and he wants to spell his name once and for all. This is it. He is spelling his name once and for all.
My name is Dr. Lakshmanan Satyavagiswaran.
Pay close attention.
The first name goes as follows. L-A-K-M
yes.
W
yes.
L
yes.
T as in Thomas
yes.
H
yes.
S
yes.
H
yes.
M
yes.
V
yes.
A G I N A
yes.
L
yes.
A
yes.
K
yes.
M
yes.
W
yes.
L T as in Thomas H S H
right.
M V A G
yes.
N N N A N, and the last name is S A
yes.
W
yes.
T as in Thomas.
This is unbelievable.
H-A-R.
Do you know the whole case could have been over with?
Y-A-V-A-G.
Wow.
I-S-W-A-R-L-A-K-S-H-M-A-N-A-S-A. T as in Thomas. H-Y-A-V-A-G.
You believe this?
I-S.
He's still going.
He's still going. This is unbelievable.
K-S.
This could go on all day.
M-A-N-A-N.
Yes.
A.
Right.
T as in Thomas.
Oh, for God's sakes, Robin. This is endless.
His name goes on to the other side of his driver's license.
W.
Let me see you. Let me see you. Tell me how to pronounce this. Thank you, Dr. Lakshwanga. I don't know.
It sounds so easy when he says it.
Somebody must have vomited alphabet soup on his birth certificate when he was born. Hey, Dr. Lakshwanga, as long as we have you here for a couple of minutes.
And you're such a great speller.
And you're such a great speller. Can you spell a few more things for me? What piece of Nicole Brown Simpson did you find sexy since you saw the body last?
T as in Thomas.
Yes.
H-I-G-H-S.
Ah, the thighs. The thighs. Interesting. He only spells. He's amazing. And what state were Nicole's breasts in when you did the autopsy?
S-A-G-G-Y.
Saggy, because I guess, yes.
Look, she'd been through a lot.
What's your favorite body function?
G-A-S.
Gas. Gas, Robin, is his favorite.
I'm shocked. A learned man.
He is. He is. Well, anyway, he is very tired. Thank you for stopping. He's so tired from spelling and being on the stand for so long, he can't take it. Hey, by the way, what do you think of this trial, Dr. Lox and Bagels?
S-H-A-M.
Sham?
Sham. He thinks it's a sham. My producer will show you out, Dr. Lock your bagels up and never throw away the key. Oh. Gary will show you out, okay? Hey, by the way, you're a learned man. What is Gary's brain made of?
L-A-S-A-G-N-A.
Lasagna? Unbelievable. Hey, help me out here, Dr. Lock your bagels.
Lock your bagels.
What do you think is up with O.J.? You know, you've been in the courtroom now, sitting inches away from O.J.'s face. What do you think?
G-I-L-T as in Thomas, Y.
Guilty? In there.
No, he didn't. Hey, let me see if I can stump you there, Dr. Lox of Bagels. What is a woman's worst enemy?
G-R-A-V-I-T as in Thomas, Y.
Gravity, yes. Oh, you got that right. You're not kidding.
Can't stump him.
Unbelievable. Jackie, quiet down. Hey, doctor, what's Jackie's problem over there? Mr. Laugh a Minute.
H-A-S-H-I-S-H.
Hashish. Wow, unbelievable. Hey, Dr. Locks your bagels up. What's our general manager, Tom Chiasano, bad at?
M-A-N-A-G-I-N-G.
Right. Managing. This guy's smarter than I thought.
He knows everything. I don't know why they're limiting his questions to O.J. in that trial.
I know something he doesn't like. Hey, what is Robin's favorite kind of sex, Doctor?
Oh, stop that. That is, I don't know what he's going to spell, but I don't like the question.
What is Robin's favorite sex?
A-N-A-G-E. L.
I
Anal.
object, I object, I object.
Hey, this isn't a courtroom.
I need a gavel.
Hey, doctor, do me a favor. Take a look at my penis. I'm having a burning sensation this morning. Just take a look at that, please, and don't show anyone else. Not bad, huh? I guess I'm kidding about being small. What do you think of the size of my genitals?
W. A. R. T. S. and Thomas.
Wart? Wow. Size of a wart?
Boy,
Oh.
I would call that brutal honesty.